Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the session. Can you hear me well? Great. So I would like to welcome you not only to the session, but I would also like to welcome you to Module 3. Can you believe that we have reached the half of the course? Yeah, which basically means only 2 modules left. So happy start for Module 3. Yeah, hooray, party tail, I agree with you. And let's see how you will be doing. So how are you doing today? Do you have any positive news and interesting pieces of information to share with me? Okay. No need for being sad, Vartuni, that's fine. Okay, probably not yet, Noura. Probably you'll come up soon with something interesting, who knows? Okay, great. So we have a picture here. And my question, okay, Vartitra will come to the crossword during the webinar, but thanks for reminding me of the crossword, yeah. So we have a picture here, and my first question is, what do you think people in the picture are doing? Any ideas? Okay, so you think one of them is a vet? Mm-hmm. Gohar thinks they take care of animals. Ripsima, what makes you think they are arguing? Why do you think they are arguing? Hi, Narine. Good to have you online. The body language, it's interesting. So you think the woman is arguing with the man over what? So we usually say to argue over something. So what do you think they are arguing over? Okay, over their pet. Okay. They might think, yeah, the dog is a bit overweight, so they wanted to lose some weight. Could be. Any other ideas? Okay, now let me tell you a secret. This picture, the same picture, is an advertisement. Do you know what an advertisement is? Advertisement. Yes, right. Good job, Archie. Yeah. So this picture is an advertisement. Yeah, more robust than Haidar and Noura. So what do you think it is trying to sell? So for example, if you see this picture advertising something, and you know this is an advertisement, so what would your guess be? Okay, you think it's trying to sell pets, clothes, what kinds of clothes? Jeans. Naira, what makes you think that? Casual clothes. Treadmill for dogs, I love that. Armani jeans. Why do you think it's selling jeans? Because they wear or they are wearing jeans. So both the man and the woman in the picture are wearing jeans. Narine thinks it can be a social advertisement about friendship. Can you be more specific about this, Narine? So why do you think it is about friendship? So friendship between a man and a woman, friendship between the animal. So Naira is wondering why the dog is so fat. We don't know. Oh, okay, could be, yeah. So I won't be torturing you any longer. let's have a look at the correct answer. So kudos to those who said that the picture is advertising jeans. Yes, very good job, Vartuhi. And who was the first person who said that? I think it was Naira Avoyan, if I'm not mistaken. That was not you, but then you followed the lead. But the first person who mentioned jeans was Naira. Am I right, Naira? Okay. Hopefully I am. Yeah, you did. Right. Good job. So when you come to think of this picture, so we already know it is advertising jeans. Yes. So what is this? How do we call that?
Brand.
Brand, Narine, thank you for coming online and mentioning that. So the brand is Levi's. And this can be actually capitalized because it's the name of the brand. Yes, that's the logo. Very good. On a pair of jeans and you see that you look gorgeous in that dress. Yes, Naira. Hi, Lilith. And flatter, the second meaning is, for example, when you say very good things to a person, for example, to your boss, but you don't basically mean that. For example, you tell your boss, you're so nice, you're so kind, but you don't think that he or she is kind. You're just saying that for the sake of saying things, for the sake of praising people. Yeah? Yes, Angin. Very nice translation. Thank you. So flatter, two meanings. But in this, you use that in a very positive meaning. Okay, so any guesses what we're going to talk about today? Right. Questions, Ovinar? Okay. I'm not sure what you mean, Naira. Commercials. Am I right? Close. Okay. Okay. Or about advertisements. Right, you are right. It's like yeah, it's a bit noisy. I agree with you. So please, if you have your microphone on it. Yes, that's Angin. Thank you. Right, good job, Naira. Okay, I unmuted your microphone, no problem. Good. So today we'll be talking about advertising. And it's interesting that in English we have two words for advertisement. Basically not two words, two types of pronunciation. So we have advertisement. You can repeat after me once again. Advertisement, which is the American English, the US English. And we have advertisement, which is the British English advertisement. So which is your favorite? So from now on, when someone asks you to talk about advertisements, which English would you be using, the UK or the US? Okay, the first. So yeah, there is no difference basically. You can use the UK option. An advert for something. For example, I saw the yeah, both. Okay. Commercials I prefer. Sounds very poetic, Naira. Okay. None of them. Why Vartuhis? And it's very colorful, and you enjoy watching them, don't you? Let's see what Vartuhi says about preferring none of them. Okay. Thank you, Naira, for mentioning that. It's a waste of time. Right. So what do you mean, Nora? If something needs to be advertised, then it's not worth buying. Is that what you mean? Sorry? What do you have to tell me? Thank you. Yes, bless you. Okay, great. Please. Which basically means, and I want you to choose the correct answer to every question. And you have just 1 minute for this. And I would like you not to write in the chat box.
Yes, hi again.
Good evening. Good to hear your voice.
I think the second is jingle because slogan is lozong and a short song is jingle.
Okay, what do you think? Sorry?
Pop up.
Or pop-up? Okay. What do you think about number 3 and 4?
I think number three is the um, is B slogan. I think see it on the internet or can buy in the street. I don't know.
Okay, so you think it can be found either on the internet or in the street. Number 1, that the most word used.
Because I think of the most used word in advertisement is the best. Every advertisement said their product is the best.
Okay, yeah, because of that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, thank you very much to come online to comment on all these 4 questions. Okay, let's give you a chance. Let me unmute you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good to hear your voice.
Well, for the film, because the purpose of advertisement is to catch someone who's it, and I think if they will talk in advertisement to use particularly, you will be catched faster. For the second question, I think it's a jingle because I know for sure it's not slogan. Slogan is a word or a sentence which represents the brand's. And the third one, just do it. It's a slogan, and someone write yes. And a billboard. It's a in urban streets too. That's all I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Ripsima. Now, are you ready for the correct? Oyan compares billboard to won't torture you any longer. Here are the answers, and very nice job, Ripsima, because you answered all the questions correctly. So probably because we people are very selfish. Do you know what selfish is, ladies and gentlemen? Selfish? Yes, because we're very selfish. We want advertisements to target us. That's why you is considered to be you is the customer, the consumer. Ritsima was right about jingle. So jingle is the piece of music or segment of music used in advertising. Just Do It is an example of a slogan. So that's the picture that stands for the brand. That's the icon. And Narina has another good question. What's a pop-up? Like, for example, you didn't expect Seda, for example, was having on her free day, and then Noura visits her. So Noura pops in her house. Sada was not expecting Noura to come up. Right, very, very good, Sada. Now to pop up, what do you think it can be? Or a pop-up advertisement which is on the website, or which is on the internet. Your attention. I don't know what situation is like in your areas, but in Yerevan, billboards are quite popular. Mm-hmm. In Shirak, where are you from, Marina? Can you remind us? You don't have so many billboards. Aintab. Oh, okay. So that's Ararat region. If mistaken, you might not have billboards in Aintab, but billboards in Masis. And I think I have seen some billboards in Masis. Am I right? No. Okay. Good. Do you have questions about these words? Just one of them or two of them. Okay. Naira, is in English. So, yeah, flyer is not a booklet. overflow. And you want to know if that book is going to be interesting for you as a reader. So you turn the book over and you read the blurb, the very short description, advertising text on the cover to see if it's going to attract you as a reader or not. It's more like a pre Haksine?
Hayo amratsnel. Kapsnel coming to Urban.
Paraphrase what you're saying, because probably not everyone can hear you well. You're speaking in a bit of low voice. So Sada is saying that advertainment is made up of two words. Is that correct, Sada? So we have advertisement and entertainment. Do you know, guys, what entertainment is? Albert, what is entertainment? Svartjan, very good. So when we combine these two, when we combine advertisement or advertainment, which means that we advertise something with the help of films, with the help of for example, factory. If but kind of indirect attention without you know. A very nice description. Do you think you can also talk about celebrity endorsement?
Celebrities take part in advertisements. For example, I think mostly in commercial shows.
Yeah, that's very popular.
And the people who like those celebrities usually are keen on to buy all things that those celebrities are advertising. So that's a good way of promoting something.
Indeed. So thank you very much for being that much types of advertising. I'll unmute you for a while. Thank you. So celebrity endorsement, as Seda mentioned, it's quite popular in Armenia, and it's when very famous person. Celebrity stands for a famous person. Advertises a product or a service. For example, with Beeline or with we see Hayk Marutian in Vivasel commercials. We see Hayk Marutian advertising their campaigns and different options they offer. So we think, okay, Vivasel must be very good because Mr. Marutian is advertising that. Or we see, thank you Naira for the example, we see Soshjani Begyan starring in UCOM commercials. So we say, okay, so UCOM services must be really good because an actor like Soshjani Begyan is making use of them. Okay, so that's called celebrity endorsement. Celebrity standing for a famous person. Yes, Beeline for Garip Bakoyan and so on. And it can be basically related to women as well. You might see your favorite actresses or singers starring in commercials for cosmetic products, and you say, okay, so probably Julia Roberts is so beautiful because she's using this, so I have to use it too. So that's a very nice way of celebrity endorsement. Yeah, good. So we're on the same page. Yeah, opinion makers, Hermine, you're a philosopher indeed. Yeah, it can be understood in that way as well. Yeah. Okay, so these are the answers. So product placement or advertainment, 2 words for the same phenomenon. That's a way of advertising a product by using films or TV programs. For example, in Armed Comedy, if you watch that, of course, we can see very good, Gohar, thank you for the translation. We can see, how would you say Havor Kavar in English? We can see the hosts, yeah, we can see the hosts drinking coffee. It's taken its royal or something else. So we say, okay, that coffee must be really good if Sergey and Narek are drinking it now. Okay. Celebrity endorsement, you have come up with wonderful examples. Or cars in film, yeah, that's advertainment in it again. Blurb is very direct, so that's the short description of a film or of a book for advertising purpose. And flyers are pieces of paper advertising an event or a product. Right, so Hermina, what is manipulation? What is it related to? Probably to advertainment or celebrity endorsement. Okay. Right. Yeah. Do you have any questions about these things? No. Pertungovas, it's an announcement or an advertisement. That's an announcement. A flyer is when, for example, you are walking along the street. I don't know whether it's popular in Yerevan. Now, during Yerevan, it happens. So you are walking along the street, you are lost in thoughts, and then suddenly you see ladies who share, who give you a piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, it's written, for example, come to Zigzag. Because we have a discount, 50% discount. For example, a new flyers were used during the elections, Mariam. Good. Naira, no, because Terutik can be used for political purposes only. I mean, the Armenian translation implies that, but flyer is used not only for political purposes, but also for advertising purposes, okay? Albert, what is your favorite type of advertising. So you know they are trying. We've got some numbers. And my question is, who would like to come online and who would like to volunteer to read these numbers? A very easy task. You come online and you try to read these numbers. Xian, good to hear from you. Let's find you. How are you doing?
I'm learning.
Okay, good.
After
Go ahead.
work.
Do you want to read the first three numbers? Number one.
Okay, the first one is 6. The second one is 300.
No, it's one number. Go ahead. It's one number.
300.
Good. Go on.
76,807.
Sorry. 70.
75,807.
Okay. And the last one. This one.
800.
Yeah.